Hello, my name is Alonso Latorre from Brownsville The Podcast by Studio X. Right now, we are here with Eric Arriaga. He's in the industry for martial arts industry, and we are going to start this podcast with three simple questions. Eric, what belief, mindset, or lesson has made the biggest difference in your journey?
Well, first and foremost, thank you so much for inviting me for your podcast. I know we could be anywhere today, but we chose to be here. And honestly, thank you for the opportunity. The question you mentioned was, what was the opportunity from starting up my business?
What belief, mindset, or lesson has made the biggest difference in your journey?
So the biggest mindset that it has is overcoming objections, which means if you think small, you play small. If you think big, you play big. And honestly, when you hang out with big players in the room and you just want to mimic how they actually do the work at a 10x level, that's the people that you actually want to be around with. So honestly, I have a saying: if you hang out with five losers, you become the sixth loser. If you hang out with five winners, you become the sixth winner. And honestly, that's pretty much the mindset of running a company, a business, or even a franchise.
Yes. Tell us who you are beyond the title. What do you want people to truly know about you?
Well, like I said, I'm Eric Arriaga. I'm a local native here in Brownsville, Texas. I graduated at Hannah High School. I graduated at University of Texas at Brownsville with a political science degree, and I run a successful martial arts studios across the RGV. Of course, we're also a national brand, which is a franchise. It's called Premier Martial Arts. We have a lot of schools around the United States and also abroad in the UK. Our goal is to change people's lives, one black belt at a time, with character development and life lessons. And pretty much we cater to the kids that are suffering from, ADHD, being bullied, not the fastest, not very athletic. The kids are, why do I always have to sit on the bench, right? And those are the kids that I like to bring into my industry. Why? Because we make them rock stars. We bring the magic out of them. We have a saying, we're the Disney for kids and for families. That's what we have, hundreds and hundreds of students in our community when it comes to life lesson and character development in the martial arts industry.
What's a challenge or defining moment that shaped who you are today?
That's a tough one because honestly, I'm still learning and growing. If you don't learn, you're not growing. Follow the people that have been there in your past. Like they're saying, success leaves clues. Why we rent the wheel, the world's already rented. So honestly, it's like, hang out with the mentors, hang out with the people that are going to help you rise to the next level. But honestly, that is one of the toughest question that we're all as entrepreneurs need to know, because to this day, we're still trying to find ourselves. How can we become better in ourselves, in our company, relationships, family, team, and so forth.
What's an achievement you are proud of, not just professionally, but personally as well?
So my achievement was starting at a local martial arts mom and pop shop school, making it into a big time franchise. I always had the vision of one day, we're going to be changing a lot of kids across the United States. And honestly, that, if you manifest it and you believe it and you see it, it becomes reality. And honestly, that is one of the best experience that we get to share our vision, our passion, and also, to motivate and inspire kids to become black belts.
Well, thank you so much, Eric Arriaga, for your passion, for your advocate in this business, and thank you for having you here in Brownsville The Podcast by Studio X.
Pleasure to be with you guys. Thank you so much.